Yo, what's good? I want to do a reality kind of mental check in video so I can really take into account what's going on and what's been on my mind. So I I'm not really even too sure how to start this video. It's kind of more of like a mentality rant. So I want to win in life. I've done certain things in my life that other people wouldn't, and I know um it's all in the question of the bigger picture, bigger goal, bigger dreams, and that's what I'm looking to accomplish. Is just because your life is, say, on a downward path, it doesn't mean it's gonna not come back up. The thing is catching yourself when you're at a low pause. All right, so getting back to it, the the retraces should always be smaller than the continuations. That's all I'm trying to say. So a continuation is the continuation of a trait, right? The retrace is roughly 50% of what the actual where the actual price is, right, in any endeavor. So it's kind of a hit or miss with life. It's never gonna be like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, and higher ups, higher downs. No, it could be like this, down, up, 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 down. It's like just sporadic. But reading what reading what life is telling you is important as well. So make sure you have a good close circle by you. If you don't have a close circle by you, make sure that people you do have around you are helping you. If you don't have people around you, listen to audiobooks, podcasts, listen to interviews, media that's helpful. You can watch movies that make you laugh. You can watch, you can listen to music that inspires you. And all this is part of the actual journey, right? Again, it's never going to be fluid how you want it to be, or like your goals up here and it's a straight shot to your goal. No, it's gonna be up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, down, down. It could be all kinds of ways. But what is key is when you do catch these little, you could say, backward steps or retraces or lows, whatever you want to label them. Um, just know that if you're working towards your goal, even if it's little increments, little baby steps, then it's going to be helpful in the long run to reach your goal. So, setting a goal means other goals are not going to get met. There's only one of you. So, you're going after one goal. These goals are basically non existent anymore. It's just going to be this goal, the main goal. So, to reach the main goal, there's going to be little goals, little goals, little goals, little goals for this big goal. So figuring out what these goals are and what these little goals are is half the battle. The journey is laid out because we're not exploring another universe, another planet, another area, you know. So there's no like road that hasn't been traversed. So if you want to learn certain stuff like say trading for example, there's someone that's done it already, you know, and has a path, has gone through pain and suffering and all kinds of tribulations that she, it, that, whatever, that say he went through in order to reach his goal, and in turn can you can you can follow this person, this person's idea, this person's journey, this person's goal to kind of get you in a path to where okay, it's it's visible, right? To reach the end goal. And this goes for all kinds of stuff. Depending if you want to build skyscrapers, if you want to cook, if you want to build roads, if you want to whatever, right? It's called backwards engineering the goal. So you figure out what you got to do, what you want to do, what the goal is. Say this is the main goal. What the main goal is, and then that goal, you break it down into pieces, manageable pieces, to where you're able to clearly see, okay, like this got done good, this got done good, this took longer than it should, but it got done, and then you have this thing that you've accomplished, right? So it's part of the trajectory to the goal. So that's why seeing interviews, podcasts, information, YouTube University, books, audiobooks, newspapers, magazines, articles, the internet. That's all stuff that can help you within your journey reach a goal, reach a goal, reach a goal. You know, goal. So making sure that you're on track, kind of do a weekly assessment of what you're up to, right? You can kind of see these as like little reflective periods and kind of like okay, and then gives you energy to kind of boost up like the market. So having a clear picture and a clear vision of what you do want is the key. What you do want, right? That's all you have to focus on. What you want. What you want. Of course, follow God, Jesus Christ, the higher power. That's someone you can follow to become a better human, for sure. And That's why following mentors or people that have accomplished stuff that say you want to accomplish or want to get better at, that's part of the game, to where you're going to have to see, like, hey, this is a life that I would like. It's okay to follow, it's okay to copy if you're copying the right person. We're always copying somebody, something, some influence, some person, something, someone, some experience. So make sure you're focusing on things you do want to help you reach the things you do want. And in the journey, you basically have of your life you enjoy, right? You enjoy what you have in life because you have to trust the higher power, which is God, and you have to trust the process and enjoy the process. Good, bad, ugly. Is it hard? It can be at times because we get in our own heads and kind of just make stuff up and all that. So just make sure that you're doing your darndest to continue, and you're doing your best, because that's all you can do is buy the ticket, take the ride. You know, admission one. This is your ticket. This is your carnival. This is your carnival ride. So enjoy it. And things don't always go as planned, but you can plan for things to go as planned. So when things don't go as planned, it's not too crazy of a, oh shit, you can't get back, right? Because in the beginning, you'll have things in your journey on the way that kind of will be obstacles that will deviate you a little bit, right, from the actual bigger path and bigger journey that you were supposed to be on. But the trick is, once you kind of reflect, realize, okay, isolate that into isolate that incident or habit or structure, or isolate that system that made this happen, right? You can identify and correct to continue on the journey, right? Then there's so many things nowadays with the modern times of how to distract you. There's gonna be all kinds of shit that's gonna just be here, there, and it's, oh, you got the internet. Oh, then you got the phone. Oh, you got this app and this app and that app and this and that and this, and then or the boyfriend, girlfriend, or the neighbors, or the dogs, or this, or the cats, or all every little thing that's gonna just distract you, right? There's nonstop of distractions. It's gonna be like, oh, well, what you have to do is just continue to just stay focused, really stay focused, and have a clear path and have a clear purpose. And that purpose is going to guide you to drown out all the noise and to help you keep going, to help you keep at it, to help you keep walking through the journey of what's uh what's to come, what's possible, and what is next on the docket. Because trust that if you don't, then other things will keep you distracted. So, on that note, Keep at it, keep at it, and keep at it. You will be good. You will be what you want. So make sure you focus on what you want. Write it down. Make a song. Draw it. Do a collage. Make images. Cut out images of magazines. Do a vision board. Write it on your wall. Write it down. Talk about it. Remember it. Meditate on it. Do what you have to do to make it stick in your head. And you will get what you want. If it's reasonable. It's not like, oh, I want to fly. Yeah, you can get in a helicopter, you can get in an airplane, but you turn into a bird, that's not gonna happen, bro. Come on. So make sure you're learning, growing, studying, always challenging yourself, making sure that things are going as planned as much as possible, and for sure keep at it. Keep busy. Keep busy, keep structured, keep at it, and I hope the gardener in the background doesn't really affect too much, but I love and appreciate you guys. Love and appreciate you for listening. And thank you for listening to this rant of motivation and goal setting and things that you can do, like a couple tips and tricks and couple couple tips and tricks and couple things that will help you better yourself. Remember, there's always that party, there's always that event, there's always something to distract you from your goals. So when you do stuff that you do want to do, last little tidbit I'm gonna leave you with is make sure you are conscious of it. Make sure you choose it, not let it just choose you like a doom scroll, mindless mental escape. Even with movies, even with books, even with education, make sure you practice what you actually want to do. You study, you implement it, you teach, you talk about it. It's all part of it to ingrain it more in your brain, to keep it in your brain. So keep at it, bro. It's just you. It's just you. So there will be times where things will pop up to help you and God will show you ways. But you have to keep going and dig in the trenches and go in the trenches and really get it, really go after it. Cause there has to be that fire in you. That fire isn't in you, then what are you doing? Why are you getting up and paying taxes and doing your job and doing what you want to do? Why is it? The purpose is powerful. So make sure you know why. And every day is a blessing after that. So be mindful, grateful, and stay blessed. I hope this reached you at a good time. Love and appreciate you. Peace.